Welcome to Whitney's World. I'm your host, Whitney Ward. Here we explore spirituality, mindset, and manifestation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Well, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Whitney's World podcast. I'm your host, Whitney Morgan Ward, and I'm so thankful that you've tuned in wherever you're at on this planet. Guys, I have an amazing episode for you today. I am so excited to share this knowledge with you, the uncovering of the next level of me, of my journey, my purpose, my mission on the planet, and really having patience with your journey and realizing that you're exactly where you're meant to be, always. I've been going through insane shifts mentally, emotionally. I've really been crying a lot, just letting out all of this energy in my body that I have been holding on to for so long, just trying to be strong, just trying to prove myself to myself and to the world, and realizing that all of that is an illusion. All of that is not who I am, the purpose of my life, the mission that I'm here on, and why my soul is here. I have so many amazing things to talk with you about today. So if you can get a journal, you might want to get it, because we are going to be breaking the illusion and opening yourself up to why your soul is here. I've really been on a soul's journey, and I've talked about that. But I have been also, I got a course, and it is with this amazing queen. She's probably in her 40s, but she's created an entire sales business strategy and really has been talking about messaging. And I realized that that was what I needed next. I've been putting the work in. I am confident in front of the camera. I'm confident in front of you guys, my message, but not my message. I didn't have clarity on what I was to the world. What am I portraying to the world that I have the solution to your problem? And so through me manifesting this past, since June of 2023, it's now April of 2025, of me doing my podcast, showing up weekly, being consistent, not giving up, understanding that I am here for a reason, and there's a reason why my soul told me to start a podcast. There's a reason why when my world was crumbling down and I felt depressed and angry and lost and afraid, that my soul said, start talking and start a podcast. There's a reason why people have been coming into my life and helping me and lift me up and give me support, and literally I could cry, showing me that I'm not alone, even though it does feel so lonely. When you are on a soul's journey, which if you are in my world and you listen to this, you're here and your soul is asking you to wake up, to put the work in, to stop being afraid, to unleash the lion inside of you that you're meant to unleash. You are meant to break the illusion of the 3D matrix that you think is so real, that feels so real, that isn't. We are creators. This world is for the creators. We are all expressions of God, of the divine. We are here for a reason and a purpose, and we each have our own fingerprint because we are meant to do something special. We are all one, making this beautiful life come to fruition. But when you're not living in your purpose, you feel lost, you feel depressed, you feel like things are being taken from you, because your soul is trying to signal to you by things outside of you kind of falling apart or blowing up or breaking down or whatever it is, and trying to show you that there's more, that you're not actually on the path you're meant to be on. So no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what happens, like for me, when my life blew up, it was like a bomb went off. I look back and like, I remember walking into my house and it literally like a bomb went off. I will never, I mean, you just don't forget that trauma. I mean, it's just so undeniably traumatic and heartbreaking, but I needed it. My heart needed to be broken because I was angry. I was mad. I had so much inside of me that I was just not dealing with. Trauma and resentment towards my church. I've talked about this, but my parents, ex-boyfriends, like so many things that I never dealt with the pain. And so I shoved it down and moved on, not realizing that eventually 8 years later, that trauma would explode in a way that literally woke me up. Because I had always taken care of myself. It was like I didn't need anyone. And then my world blew up and I needed people. The illusion of who I was had to be broken. Had to show me like, Whitney, you being a realtor in Colorado Springs is great and got me to build so many skills and relationship skills and business skills and confidence in myself. But it wasn't actually why I was here. And because I wasn't waking up, my life blew up. But because I did have a strong spiritual foundation, I was raised in the church. I always knew, like, I still remember to this day, like sitting in, I don't know, I was probably like sixth, seventh grade. I remember sitting in the congregation in the seats, and I had this thought that like, I'm going to be something in this world. I'm going to make it. I'm meant to do something special. I'm meant to shine. I literally remember that. And so though I thought that real estate was the path, and it was a very important piece to my timeline, there's more. I'm not just supposed to be a realtor in Colorado Springs. My soul came here for more. So my soul broke the illusion because I wasn't waking up. And so my world blew up. So whatever you're going through is not God punishing you. It is not the demons attacking you. It is not God being mad at you and trying to destroy you. It is simply your soul taking its first breath. And I am here as your mirror telling you that, girl, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Bro, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Actually, your world breaking is the best thing that could ever happen to you because it's the beginning of the illusion being broken. Your heart may be angry. Your soul has been suppressed. You have a mind-body disconnection. You have a soul-body disconnection. Your soul and your body are separate. But I'm here to tell you that what we need to do is tap in. Realize that you are the avatar. Your soul has a mission and a purpose for your life. That's why you're here. Now, you have the free will to not answer it, but I want you to think about this. Wouldn't you be freer knowing that before you came to earth, your soul, chose your body, your personality, your quirks, your flaws, things that were going to happen, soul contracts of people that you were going to meet, that were going to change your lives, that were going to wake you up? Wouldn't you be happy knowing that if you could just tap into your higher self and connect your soul with your body and get into alignment, then you would really be able to manifest the life that you actually came here to live? Wouldn't that bring you peace? I hope it does, because that is what's happening to me. I'm realizing like everything that's happened is all part of why I'm here. Every single day that I've faced myself and felt lost and felt broken and felt like everything is like falling away from me is only making space for everything that's I'm actually calling in. When you realize that you're here to make an impact on the world, your life will change. When you realize that you don't need to worry about what other people think of you, because if you're in alignment with who you are, you will only connect to the people that are meant to be in your life. I want to talk about the tree of life. The tree of life is in the Bible, it's in religious scripture. And a realization that I've had I don't know, I probably had the realization like within the last year, but like really in the past few weeks, I'm really coming to an understanding of I am the tree of life. The tree of life that religious scripture talks about is you. You're the temple. The kingdom of heaven is within. What does that mean? What does it actually mean? Why does the Bible say that we're meant to bring heaven on earth? You need to create heaven in your mind, your soul, and bring it down and manifest it into the world. But when we constantly live in a false illusion, the 3D matrix of the Colorado Springs realtor that I was, when you really look at that and say, oh, well, that served me, but now I'm awake and like understands, like I'm on a soul's mission, you can quantum leap, you can change the direction of your life simply because you now know you're on a mission. The tree of life is you. And the serpent is all of the people that shouldn't be in your life that you need to clear away. All of the things that is in your life that doesn't serve you anymore that you need to take off. Because the tree of life is the fruit that comes from it. But the problem is that you have so many external circumstances that are rotten, and your tree is not abundant with the fruit it's meant to have because you have so many attachments to things that are rotten. You have fruits on your tree of shame and guilt, negative self-talk, boyfriends, girlfriends that should not be in your life or have access to you. You need to cut away the rotten fruit on your tree, which is you. And when you don't, your tree of life is a false illusion, and you will be in survival mode for your entire earthly timeline. But when you realize, oh my God, I'm on a mission here. My soul is actually like in control. And if I just like tap in and meditate and journal and do the inner work and face the shit that I'm scared to face and cut the people out that I need to cut off and quit the job that's sucking my soul, and I need to do things different. I need to put myself out there, I need to shift and change everything. You can do that when you realize that your soul is in control and your soul is only continuing to signal to you, hey, baby, we're not on the path we're meant to be on. And that's why all of these things keep happening to you. You have to be willing to sacrifice what doesn't serve you. Cut the rotten fruit. You don't owe anyone an explanation. And if you feel you do, you can simply say, I'm changing and growing, and I need space and time, and I'm no longer available for things that don't serve me. You are the tree of life. Stop being afraid. You are so powerful. You are meant to shine and become who you're meant to be, no matter what life looks like, no matter what's going on. But if you're not willing to look in the mirror and accept yourself for where you're at and start making radical changes and take radical responsibility for yourself, you're not going to be able to change. If you're constantly searching for things outside of you to make you feel better, you will be searching for a long time. You are the solution to all the problems that you have. It's you. You're the tree of life. You need to start to change yourself from the inside out to grow new fruits on your tree. When you start having negative self-talk, ask yourself, where is this coming from? Is it coming from the way I was raised, school, society, the programming? The answer is yes. But just know that the source truth, the God truth, the divine truth of who you are is divinity. So the negative self-talk of I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, I'm too much, reframe it. All of the things that people told you your whole life weren't good enough and that you're too much, which is what I was told my whole life, that I was too much, I needed to calm down. I'm realizing that my soul gave me those attributes so I would show up in the world and become a magnet for the people that are meant to be in my world. When I first started my podcast, I was such a people pleaser. I was so scared to curse. I was so scared to be myself. And eventually, I had to confront people in my life. And I said, like, this is where I'm going. So if you don't like it, don't listen. But I have to be me. Because my entire life, I've been a false, watered down version of Whitney. When I was in Colorado, I would have only worn pink eyeshadow on Halloween. Even though pink eyeshadow is my jam. And I wear it every day now. It's my character. I don't wear makeup every day, but I love to wear. Sometimes I don't wear makeup, but basically I always wear makeup. I love makeup. It's a form of art. So when I get ready and I transform into my character, it's like I'm creating this version of me. And I love that. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. But I would have never done this back in the day. But now that I woke up and I had to figure out, like, why did my life blow up? And it's like, oh, it was just happening for me to be where I'm really supposed to be. And I'm meant to be loud. And I'm meant to make a stand. I'm not meant to be like everyone else. I'm different. And when I stopped drinking was really when I knew, like, oh, I'm set apart now. Because when I go out, people offer me a drink or a shot and I say I don't drink, and they literally look at me like I have 10 heads. And I'm like, yeah, I don't drink. I'll take a ginger beer with lime in a nice cocktail glass. I'll take a soda water. I'll take a mocktail. But you have to realize that you need to set yourself apart. You are not like everyone else. You are a trailblazer, a leader, a mover, and a shaker. You didn't come to be like everyone else. And that's probably why your whole life you always felt like you didn't really fit in. But you tried. You drank. You dressed like everyone else. You worked out like everyone else. You did drugs like everyone else. You people pleased. You watered yourself down so that you'd be palatable and accepted by everyone. But I'm telling you, that's not who you are. Jesus was not accepted by everyone. Buddha, not accepted by everyone. You are not going to be accepted by everyone. But the difference is that when you get on your soul mission, you don't care about everyone else and what they think of you. You care about your mission and your purpose on earth being fulfilled. You realize that God sent you here for just that. But you have to break the illusion and be confident and bold enough and brave enough to do it. Because let me remind you that only 1% does this. The other 99% of people will stay trapped in the illusion that is not fucking them. It's not real. This world is for the creators. This world is for you. What are you going to create? Why are you here? What is the pain that you've endured in life? And how can you make that a business and shine it into the world to help humanity? We are living in different times, and it's time that we wake up. Your soul has taken its first breath. The power of your self-awareness is the first step in your transformation. So realizing that whatever blew up, whatever happened, whatever left you broken is your initiation to your soul's path. And you need to become aware of the thoughts you're thinking, the inner critic in your head that is saying negative things and shaming you and guilting you. And we gotta switch that up and start giving ourselves love and not hate. You are a spark of creation. You are divinity in flesh. You are God's highest form of creation. And this is a mental world. So when you awaken, your mental awareness is everything. I have an entire course called the Glow Code on all of this. So if you want to actually change, you need to get into that. I'm going to be releasing more courses and things. I'm really excited for what's coming. But if you really want to change, invest in yourself and get the Glow Code, because it is an 8-module program that I've created to get you out of your inner critic mind and step into the highest version of you and why the hell you're here. Because you are meant to bring heaven on earth, but it only happens when you create heaven in your mind. Why are you settling in life? Stop settling. Go get what you came here to get. Other people are doing it. It's why you're here. To manifest your soul in flesh. And when you do the energetic work, when you really do the inner work, your external body literally changes. Everything on the outside starts to shift because of the inner work you're doing. And it starts in awareness in your mind. Stop thinking that everyone's abandoning you, rejecting you, and neglecting you. You are abandoning yourself, rejecting yourself, and neglecting yourself. Until you love yourself and change everything internally and look at the darkness, accept it, then you can have the life you're meant to have. But if you don't, you're going to just continue to get a reflection in the outside world of who you are internally. You need to start speaking differently to your soul. Do you scream at a child that's hurt? No. You embrace them. You love them. You put a Band-Aid on it. You tell them everything's going to be okay. This is what you need to do with yourself. This is why mirror work is so powerful and has changed my life. Everything is going to be okay, but you have to be willing to hold yourself, accept yourself, love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, it's going to get better. I devote my life to you. You came into this world alone and you're going to fucking leave this world alone. Stop trying to get someone else to accept you and validate and accept yourself. You are a queen, but you need to act like a queen. Cut the rotten fruit off. Start telling yourself, I'm not behind. I am blooming in divine timing. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Because let me tell you, if you even have this information, you are the 1%. You're remembering as you're listening to me. That's why you're still listening to this 30 minutes in. It resonates with you. You're remembering this is who you are. I am a mirror to you so that you can get on your path and become who you're meant to be. You didn't come here to play small. You came here to remember who you are. So we're going to identify the illusion that is keeping you down. If you have a journal, this is a great time to get one. Maybe pause this video and go grab one. I want you to write down 3 negative thoughts that you hear often. And maybe this is where you actually start to observe your thoughts. Look at them. Don't accept thoughts that are self-hatred and self-sabotaging. So write 3 thoughts that are negative down and ask yourself, whose voice is this? Because it's not God. It's not the source truth of who you are, and it's definitely not your soul. Your soul is literally everything you are with no limiting beliefs, just pure divinity. So now, what is the new truth that you are going to choose to believe? Again, let's go back to that. I'm not behind. I'm blooming in divine timing. So if you feel like you're behind, that's how I felt. When I moved to Florida, I literally felt like I missed it. All my friends had kids. A lot of them were married. Now, some of them are going through divorces. But I remember thinking like, I fucked my life up. I missed it. And now I'm like, oh, I didn't miss anything. And I'm just getting started. And now it's like, I understand why I went through everything, all the dark, all the everything. God had a plan, but I was willing to answer the call. And that's the problem. 99% of people don't answer the call. Answer the call of your soul. Get in alignment with your soul, and your life is going to radically fucking change. Okay, back to the journaling. Where in your life are you shaming yourself? And what does your soul need to hear instead? If you keep telling yourself, I just can't keep a relationship, I'm never being chosen, reframe that. How can you choose yourself? Block those people and literally start pouring into you. What can you do to make yourself happy? No one out there is going to make you happy. You must do it. It's an internal job. And when you make yourself happy, you will have happiness. And everyone else is the cherry on top, but not the ice cream inside of the cone. The next part of this homework, say this out loud. I am not broken. I am buried. And today I choose to rise. I am not broken. I am buried. And today I choose to rise. This is your soul waking up and taking its first breath. And I'd really love to hear in the comments from your connection and reflection, whatever you're willing to share. Because the more of us that show up and support each other and actually engage, the more we can build a community of healers and light workers and human beings that support each other and love each other and encourage each other and help each other. Because we are all one. We are not separate. If you know anything about quantum physics, that is truth. I had some other things I wanted to talk about, but I'll talk about those next week. But I want to leave you with this. I love you. It is my mission and purpose to help you see the truth of who you are and wake you up to your own divinity and your own power that God gave us all. God has given us all the powers and tools that we need, and we have free will on this planet. So God is not going to just take over and make things happen. You have to go on the journey. But when you figure out why you're here, what you're here to do, your mission, your purpose, the people show up, the places show up, the money shows up, the things show up, everything shows up because you have now chosen yourself. So choose yourself. You're worth it. You're exactly where you're meant to be. You're not broken. You're blooming. And again, if this has spoken to you, make sure you guys get the glow code. It is in the link below. And I cannot wait to see how it transforms your life. Get in there. Invest in yourself. I went on a 3-year journey to give you the product that I'm selling you so that you do not have to search and go through and listen and go on this insane journey to get everything that I finally came to an understanding of. You don't have to suffer like I did. That's why I created it. I created it for you so you can rise quicker, faster, and with so much more momentum than I had. So get the glow code. It is going to change your life and transform you from the inside out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Share this with your bestie. Let me know if you are cutting the rotten fruit off of your tree to bloom into the human being that you're meant to be. I love you guys very much. Have an amazing week. I'll be back next week. As always, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Let's go.
I think I can make you glow. Take me and trust me. I think I can make you glow. Moonlight upon your skin, the room is dark. I hear you step across the room, my soul depart. Every touch upon you makes me fall apart. I soul embarks on a journey to the end. I see your universe collide from deep within. Let me take your stars and rearrange it grand. Under lights I see the detail of your skin. Slowly while you drip, I hear you call, I'll be on time, I won't forget. She told me let me hold your heart, I got a test. She grabbed my hand and take the breath out of my chest. Take me, undress me, I think I can make you glow. Take me, undress me, I think I can make you glow.
One at a time, she slowly reclined. I'm tracing the skin, she poking ideas of love in my mind till I find a rhyme, a reason to float. Under her wings, she handed me hope. I don't think I know, but I may go grab it. Not feeling the havoc or panic from damages under my soul. She tell me let go. I wanna know all your fears in the depths of the links in your soul. How deep do it coast? Where does it end? At the bottom of worlds I ain't been to before. I think we should go. I told her hold on, we bored in the journey, most can't take the toll. There's no turning back here, so grab on my waist. Feel the pain of my walk in my shoes as it call. I hope that you know I wrote you a love song, but I don't do singing, so I called it Rose. Renee laid a vocal to take you to space. Now we painting a picture of love with a stroke and musical notes. I want you to feel my emotions while serenaded from the ghost. Now that you hold all my thoughts, let me lay you back, take your mind down to the dark that I know.